Robert Kubica held a secret back in 2011. As the Polish racing driver revealed in 2018, he'd signed a pre-contract with Ferrari for the 2012 season, a deal that would have placed him in a position to potentially fight Vettel for the championships in an era where Ferrari consistently built competitive racing cars. But the deal fell apart when he injured in a 2011 rallying crash, one that sidelined him from competing in any form of racing for years. It took Kubica nearly 6 years to get back to an F1 car, then nearly 2 more to get back a race seat in the series. He moved to sports cars shortly afterwards, and took him another 4 years to get the opportunity at the top class in Le Mans. That opportunity happened to be with Ferrari and its factory partner AF course, which set the stage for something incredible on June 15th. 14 years after his shot to become F1 world champion was shattered in a harrowing crash, Robert Kubica won the 24 hours of Le Mans overall for Ferrari. Kubica's path from the podium at Le Mans starts in the BMW F1 car as part of the brand's partnership with Sauber in the 2000s. He ran the car for 3 seasons, highlighted by a sensational win at the 2008 Canadian Grand Prix and a best finish of 4th in the standings. The successes led into Renault, where he finished an impressive 8th in the championship despite the team struggle. After that result, Kubica apparently got the call from Ferrari for 2012. Unfortunately, those plans were on hold before the 2011 season began. Kubica hit a barrier at high speeds at a Skoda Fabia rally car during the first stages of a regional rally, leaving the barrier to smash into the car cockpit. Broken bones and a partial amputation of his forearm led to more surgeries, lengthy recovery time that led to Renault signing a replacement for him. Ferrari, meanwhile, ended up retaining Massa for 2012. Kubica would not race again until he climbed in a rally car in September of 2012. For the next years, he focused on rallying. He got all the way to the World Rally Championship and briefly ran with Ford's factory partner M Sport in the category. He ran his first race in sports cars in 2016, but by 2017 F1 teams were calling again. Kubica tested for Lotus, the former Renault team that had driven for in 2010 and was signed to continue with in 2011, multiple times in the summer of 2017, then signed with Williams as a reserve driver in 18 and joined the team as a race driver in 19, completing an extraordinary comeback. His time in F1 lasted just a season, and Kubica scored 1 point that year, and the struggling Williams team opted to hire well-funded F2 driver Nicholas Latifi for the following season. He served as a reserve driver at Sauber for the next few years and even ran in 2 races when Kimi Raikkonen contracted COVID, but his main focus was sports cars. Kubica struggled in DTM, but he quickly got up to speed in LMP2, winning 3 races and a class championship for future BMW hypercar factory partner class WRT in 2011 and won the LMP2 class in the World Endurance Championship. Suddenly the 38-year-old was more compelling for the top category, and that's what led Kubica to Ferrari in 2024 and signed up for the project alongside Robert Schwartzman and Yiffy Ye in the new third Ferrari entry. Despite being the same car entered, it was an AF course car that's considered to be a private entry with it being yellow as a distinction. In year 1, the yellow Ferrari won once at Dakota. That win was notable as the first ever win for the 499P away from Le Mans. Schwartzman departed the programme to join Prema's IndyCar, so yeah, they brought in Phil Hansen to fill the seat, and the team has scored 1 runners-up finish before Le Mans. Kubica's story is one of perseverance and triumph in the face of adversity, but it's also simply a case of a great racing driver doing a great job behind the wheel alongside his teammates. And they didn't have issues like the other cars. They strong throughout the race, and that's how they got it done. And to do that, you obviously have to have a very strong racing driver, and that's exactly what they did. It's the best story of them all. Ferrari came dangerously close to really going it, but Kubica's experience along with the other drivers that really helped them keep their cool and secure a famous win. And all you can do is just say what an incredible story and congratulate Robert Kubica and the rest of the Ferrari team.